Life story. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu. A story like telling itself is dreaming of turning itself around, a beautiful new world. For those who have never imagined but today they dream of standing on their own feet, not only dreaming but also having a story to tell, learn from the sessions and take important steps to realize your dream of becoming a successful entrepreneur. We will always strive to make our elusive dreams a reality, inshallah. Presenting the real story to my dear brothers and sisters, the life story of a person I know, he says. My real life story. The story of life has a beginning, but no end. Every day new storylines are added in people's lives. Today I will share with you some things that happened in my little life. You all may know that the more the demand in life, the more it suffers. The pain is when the demand is more than the capacity. So it is better not to have any needs that his family cannot afford. If the needs are not met, it is normal to feel this pain in the heart of every human being. Every person has a story in their life. It could be suffering, it could be failure, it could be happiness, it could be success. Every story contains sadness, laughter, tears, pain, not getting, etc. There are things like that in my life. Like 5 people I have needs but I always try to keep my needs within my means. So that I don't suffer even if it hurts. Infancy. I live in my grandmother's house since childhood. My paternal grandparents and uncles were there. But my childhood was different though happy and full of sadness. Being in Andaman, my grandparents and uncles loved me very much and when I asked for it, I was given it. I do not know of a case where I asked for a thing but he could not give it to me and even though it took a lot of trouble, he granted me what I wanted. But I had no aunties and no girlfriends or playmates around so I always felt a little depressed. Because in childhood everyone used to play different sports but I couldn't do it. I was always alone so I couldn't mix well with people. I gradually became more and more alone as I grew older. At that time my elder uncle used to work in madrasa, he went there, my younger uncle went abroad and I went to jail as an accused in various false cases. It was one of the biggest struggles of my life. Because my grandmother never let me go to my father's house and stay even one night. Call me from where he came from. But when he went to jail, he could not see him even if he wanted to. It was very difficult for him, so every week my Nanu would take me to the jail to see Nana. Then my grandmother used to cry when she saw me. But that time didn't last long because after a month my Nana passed away. Education. 2000 Chado I take the SSC exam. There is another sad story of my life. I was pretty good at studies. Our relatives and neighbors, especially sirs, knew and loved us much better. I had many girlfriends at the time and we hoped to go together. After a few days our results came out and many of my friends passed but I failed in maths. The matter was very painful. That day I was crying a lot with the door closed in the room. I felt that I could not take this face in front of anyone else, I felt so ashamed. Everyone was telling me to open the door and I felt so bad that I wanted to kill myself. Then I made a big mistake, I forgot about suicide, I took a decision, it can't be done, it's a big sin. I was in a relationship with a boy, so I ran away and married him. Then he doesn't work and just completed his diploma. But she was very nice and told me not to kill myself. I will get married anyway, I want you to live. When I got married, I had 5,000 rupees in my pocket and it cost me 25,000 rupees to get married. So with great difficulty he took a job in a company. In 2000 I gave SSC exam again when my husband brought me for exam. There I ran away and registered and passed the exam. The reason for running away was that no one accepted me and did not want to accept me. Now I have been married for 6 years and I have a 4-month-old daughter yet I have no contact with my family. But when I took the test I passed. Then I got admission in Inter then my husband was suffering a lot. Paying little money there he got admitted to study B.Sc. He needs a lot of money again. I need money to study. He doesn't have a father. His mother's responsibility comes on his shoulders. Then he stopped his studies for me, but I failed again in HSC in English. On the day of the result, many people called me and those who were around asked me what I did. I took the exam again in 19th year and passed. My married life. None of my in-laws could accept me even today. As in my father's house, and did not accept. Still, I am thankful to Allah. He has kept me well and kept me happy. Girls are happiest if her husband is good. Husband is very good and always tries to keep me good, so I consider myself a much happier person. People who want to stay away from me never want my husband to present me in front of them. Onik is a great man, though there is no explanation of great men because they are diminished by explanation and cannot be magnified. I will say from all sides that I am happy in my married life with the prayers of all of you. Alhamdulillah. Please pray for me so that we can spend the rest of our lives together happily. Workplace. I still don't do anything. I am trying from now to do something in the future. Please pray for me so that I can show my identity as a successful person very soon. In the future, I want to become a successful entrepreneur. Trying to succeed in life from now on. With your help, cooperation, and love, I will definitely succeed. Inshallah. I want to be successful in life and pull people close to me. Then maybe they won't ask to take me. Drawing the attention of my dear brothers and sisters, I have shared many things of my life with you. If anyone has suffered or if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me. And everyone will pray for me. I also pray for you and wish you long life. Be well everyone, wishing you all good health and long life. I have ended my story here as of today. Thank you so much for taking the time to patiently read my life story. The story is finished here. You are invited to listen to the next story. You can subscribe to my channel to listen to beautiful stories.